Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Chestless Inc., my new realm of beautiful, where we find beauty within our battles. I'm Tina McGarity, the owner of Chestless Inc., and today I'm going to talk to you about some tips that you can use while going through breast cancer. So guys, before I get started, I need you to check out this amazing necklace. I am going to put a link in the description below where you can buy some of this good stuff. I love big jewelry. I love different type of jewelries, and I want you to love it too. I want you to go and get some too. But before we get started, I need you to like, I need you to subscribe, I need you to hit the bell, and I also need you to make some comments and let me know what you think about some of my videos, and share it. Share it with someone you think that could use this information to be blessed. Okay, so let's get started. So in my last couple of videos, I told you guys about me having breast cancer and some of the things I had to deal with, like losing my hair and nails turning black and really couldn't taste any food. In the next couple of videos that I'm going to do, I'm going to talk about some of the hair, the wigs that I use while going through breast cancer. I've been using this company for a couple of companies for years now, and I've never had a problem with ordering them online, and they are at a really good price on the low, so you don't have to spend a lot of money on getting something nice for your hair if you want to wear wigs. So I'm going to talk to you about that later on. But today I want to talk to you about just a few tips that the doctors don't tell you. Like I told you, I could not really taste food, but one thing that I could taste, and I really couldn't eat anything or keep it down. So the only thing that I was able to maintain was Ensure. A vanilla Ensure ice cold was like heaven to me because it tasted like a milkshake to me, and it was something that I could keep down. It was something that gave me a little bit of energy, and it was nutritious. So if you can't keep anything down going through chemo, or you're having a problem tasting food, or try a nice cold Ensure. Now check with your doctor first, because I'm no doctor. Make sure that that you can take Ensure, and I recommend that you do go to your doctor first and ask if that's okay. That's one of the things that I would take and would drink. Now the next thing, I know behind me you see some spray. This is going to blow your mind, because going through chemo, you know, you have that poison in your body. You can barely drink water, even though you're supposed to drink water. But when you flush it out, the smell is horrendous. And this is something that we can't control. It almost smells up the whole house, because it comes through your pores, it comes through your urine, it comes through everything when you go to the bathroom. And I just remember this horrible smell that would be throughout the house, and you were already feeling sick, and it made you even feel even more sick. I don't know if anybody out there can agree with me, but for me, when I went through my chemo treatments, there would be a chemical smell that would come through my body when I urinate, when I went to the bathroom, even through my pores. So one of the things that I use, well, a couple of things that I use. Now, these sprays are supposed to go in the toilet, and I will use them in the toilet. I don't know if you've heard of this. There's one called Poopery. Now that will cost you about $9.95 or more, just a little bit more, maybe up to $12, depending on where you can get it from. But this Poopery, you would spray in the toilet, and you would also, I would just spray it in the air. Let me show you really quick. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, backwards, but this is what it would look like. And you would spray a couple of sprays in the toilet, and then, you know, go to the bathroom or whatever. And then I will also spray it in the air to try to get rid of some of that spray. Now, it is a little costly. Like I said, $9.95, maybe $10. But there is a second option. Let me show you the second option. These two. These two are called Stinky Bowl Spray. These do wonders. These two do almost exactly the same thing as poopery rather. Poopery lasts just a little bit longer, but this Stinky Bowl Spray, you can get this at the Dollar General, and it will cost you maybe about $1, maybe $2. Do the same thing. Spray your toilet bowl before going to the restroom, and then just spray it in the air to try to kill some of that smell, because like I said, the smell can be so just really just strong. It can be really strong that it makes you even feel more sick. And I just remember that spray. I just remember that smell rather, going throughout the whole house. And so that'll make you feel a little bit more comfortable. Even when you go to the store, if you have to go to your doctor's appointment and you have to use the bathroom, take one of those with you and spray while you're in the restroom. And then that way you won't have to feel no type of way, feel embarrassed or anything, and you feel a little bit more confident. Now the insurance is a little costly, but it did work for me. Like a 6-pack is gonna cost you about $8 to $9, maybe $10. 16-pack could cost you about $19 to maybe $22. But if it's the only thing that you can drink that's gonna make you feel a little bit better and give you some nutrition, it's really worth getting it if it works for you. Now, let me tell you this. When I went through my chemo treatments, it automatically sent me into premenopause. And in premenopause, I started to have hot flashes, which I hated. And I didn't have a choice because it's what the chemo did. Well, I went through my chemo, and after I had my chemo and went through all of my treatments, you guys aren't going to believe this. I ended up getting my cycle back, and it was hell. It was worse than before going through the chemo. It was just, I went through a lot, and it came back in the worst way. Well, I ended up having to have another surgery, and ended up having to have a complete hysterectomy, and that sent me back into menopause, where I started having hot flashes again. So it's almost like I had to go through menopause twice. It was crazy. And with going through menopause, the hot flashes was so extreme. I was getting them, guys, like every 3 minutes, and it was driving me crazy. I thought I was going crazy, and I had to get with my doctor. I tried to take a couple of things. They worked for a little bit, but then I just started changing my food pattern. I just started eating different things. I just started trying things and looking up things on YouTube and Google to find out what I could do, which was natural, to try to combat the hot flashes. But one thing that was a gift from a friend of mine named Miss Harris, she told me about this fan, guys. It's called Epic Fan. This thing is amazing. Let me show you. It's a fan that comes like this. It's a little bit like this. This is how it is, like a little U, I guess. You have, it's called Epic Fan. Can you see that? Wait a minute. It's called Epic Fan. You can get it on Amazon. It's going to cost you probably about $27. You may be able to find something cheaper or a different brand, but I went with Epic Fan because this is what she recommended. This has been a gift from God. It comes with this little adapter that you will plug into your computer to charge it. But let me show you guys about this baby. You can move it around any type of way to make it comfortable for you. This thing, when you turn it on, look, let me show you. Look at that. It has 3 different levels. So that's the medium level. This is the high level. They have the nerves, guys, to even make it flashy. It comes with lights. different color lights. So if you're out at night or whatever the case may be and you want to be fancy, you could go with these lights. Isn't this a trip? You can go with these lights. I never put the lights on because I don't want that type of attention. But you could put it around like this. You would turn it on, put it wherever you want it to be, put it on, and have it blowing in your face. Don't do what I did. Don't put it on like this and the hair get caught in the fan and you have to end up fixing it because you think it broke. Don't do it like I did, okay? Pull your hair back or do something. Just make sure no hair gets in this because it will get caught up in the little fan and you'll have to open it up, take it out, take the hair out, and it still works. So I was glad that it still works. So you can get this on Amazon. It's gonna cost about $27, but I'm telling you, it comes in a little case. It is so worth it, ladies. If you have hot flashes, you can take it with you, put it in your purse. You can fold it up like this, make it really small so it can fit into your purse or whatever the case may be. But this is well worth it for you, even at night, in the daytime, for whenever. So yeah, guys, those are just a few tips that I used when I was going through breast cancer. And I hope that you share this with somebody that's going through breast cancer, who's gone through breast cancer, or will be going through breast cancer in the near future. Because it's just a few things that helped me along my journey, and maybe it can help them. But please stay tuned for the next few videos that I have, because I'm going to be talking about some of the wigs I wore when I was going through breast cancer and still wear today. My eyelashes, my eyebrows, some skincare products, makeup, because my skin would get so dry with the chemo. So there's some type of skincare lotions that I use that help me with my skin. So I want you to stay tuned for that. But I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you for watching and see you soon.